Hello YouTube, my name is Anthony, you should know me as Anthony, and Airy Y5000, which would be in the bottom corner if you're not on full screen. Here is a diecast review of 6 Wave 7 cars, and also 2 Wave 4 cars, as well as a 2-pack of Monster Trucks right over there. So, I have these NASCAR diecasts and Monster Truck diecasts to review in this video. So let's start with these 2 cars from Wave 4, and then I'll move on to Wave 7, and then I'll finish off with the Monster Trucks. Let's start off with this Chase Elliott car. This is his Gander Outdoors 400 Dover victory from last year. It's a nice Camaro, the Napa paint scheme with a bunch of confetti on it, as well as the added playoff spoiler and splitter, which I like the green. It adds a bit of contrast. And this is technically not mine. I got this from my friend Ryan. I already own one of these, so I'll show you it. It's kind of like a cooking channel. So today I'm gonna teach you how to bake this Chase Elliott cake. Here's one that I prepared earlier. Put that over there. So here is the car itself. Actually, we'll start with the victory card. So yeah, here's the victory card. It's a raced version, so it'll have damage on it. Chase Elliott there. Gander Outdoors 400 winner, Dover, Delaware, October 7th, 2018. And then there's Chase Elliott holding a 124 of his car. On the back, there is race details. There's the date, the length of the race. The race took 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 2 seconds. Starting position was 9th place. He completed 404 miles out of 404 miles. Number of cautions, 5 for 31 laps. And then laps led by winner, 11. Margin of victory was 0.265 seconds. So just a bit over a quarter of a second. Just over a quarter of a second farther back, and he would have tied with second place. Driver Kerr wins. This is the second win. His first ever win was at Watkins Glen last year, and surprisingly, he got 2 years in a row at Watkins Glen, which was nice. So yeah, there is the victory card. That'll go over there. Here's the car itself. Just the basic Napa from last year, although it doesn't have like the glitter in it, which is nice. A bunch of confetti on it. I do like his Napa car. Napa Know-How. Sun Energy one there. Monster Energy. One little annoying thing is that the white on the corner panel there doesn't continue up onto the rear of the car. It just sort of cuts off right there. But that's fine with me. And then yeah, green splitter, although they didn't have green for the underneath, they just did it for right there, as well as the tiny little spoiler, tiny weeny little spoiler on the 2018 compared to 2019, where it's massive. So yeah, that is Chase Elliott's Napa Dover Victory Edition car. Next up is Clint Bowyer's Peak car of 2019. Also, I forgot to show you the back. Here's the back of the thing refocused. So yeah, there's a truck. I'm not sure who that is. There's Eric Jones Victory, Chase Elliott Victory, Eric Almirola Smithfield Mustang, Brad Kozlowski Discount Tire Mustang, Kyle Larson's DC Solar car, which is strange. I think I had that in a video before. There's Clint Bowyer's Peak, which is what is right here. And there's Ryan Blaney's PPG, and there is William Byron's Hertz. So yeah, here is the car. It's a Ford Mustang. I like the new Mustang body. I think the Mustang looks better than the Fusion personally, although I do like the look of the Fusion as well. Let's get this thing opened up. So here we have his Peak car unboxed. Here it comes with a magnet, a rectangular magnet. Refocus. It says Peak here with the Peak Mountain logo. Coolant and antifreeze. Ooh, double whammy. Clint Bowyer. 14. And then it's a nice blue of the car. I like this. I like the Peak car. I like the Peak car more than the Blue Def car. I think it's the black. I think black works better on blue than the white, but I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, there's the magnet, and here is the car itself. Ford Mustang, the Peak logo, coolant, and antifreeze. Big Ford logo there. Says Mustang under there. That seems quite obvious. Here's the side of the car, coolant and antifreeze Peak. Rush Truck Centers, Haas there, Mobile One, and some other contingencies down there. I can see Wix and some other ones. I'm not sure what that C thing is. I originally thought it was Gatorade, but it's a C, not a G. I am not sure. Yeah, there's some contingencies, standard contingencies there, Goodyear above the fender, as always. On the back, two Peak logos. Well, a bit of an angle. Is it normally at an angle? I think so. Yeah, a bit at an angle. I'm not sure if that was a misprint or just the logo. GT right there. And the Ford license plate on the back. I'm not sure why they bother having a license plate detail on the car, but whatever. Hang on, let me readjust. Sorry about that. I was sitting cross-legged and my legs were starting to get cut off from circulation, and I just dropped the car. A blue upper part of the roof, which has worked well in the past. Say with Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 and Tony Stewart in the 20. Black greenhouse definitely works in some cases. I'm not sure how many times it's been done, but it looks nice. 14 there, two Peak logos on the back, which I'm surprised they did that and didn't just do Peak along there, but whatever. American ethanol ring of the fuel port. And yeah, Ford Mustang. It's a nice looking car, bit of body defect right there on the grill, but other than that, it's a very nice car. Yeah, very nice car. On to the next unboxing, which is going to be of Wave 7. Next up, we have two Xfinity cars in a row. I'll be going in numerical order for the cars, starting off with Noah Gragson in the number 9 Cessna Chevy Camaro Xfinity car. Yeah, let's get this thing unboxed. And here we have the car unboxed. Here is the car itself. So this is an Xfinity car, Chevy Camaro. In fact, that is in fact a little indent right there, which I like that added detail of the mold of the car. Kind of flat front, especially compared to normal one. I don't know. Is it? Actually, yeah, this is a bit more of a point, while this is a lot more curved. Yeah. So yeah, here is the car itself. Number 9 there. Dismiss that alarm going off. Junior Motorsports, which is for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Motorsports. He has a motorsport company similar to DEI, but it's basically the modern DEI. Textron Aviation behind the number. You see, that works having it be just the one thing going across. With Xfinity, it has a curved spoiler, which they introduced in, I believe, 2017. Also, looking at the mold, it appears to be bent downwards on this side. Yeah, Goodyear above the tire, Goodyear above the fender there. Bunch of contingencies: Xfinity, Mobile One, K&N, Holly, MSD, Sunoco, Armor, Vinia sausage right there, and then brand it, and then switch right there. Beechcraft on the side, and it's 2 E's instead of an EA. EA Sports. It's in the NASCAR. Cessna on the front there. And yeah, here's the car. So, and then it comes with another magnet. Cessna number 9, Noah Gragson NG, which is his initials, and then it's just a magnet. Next up is another Xfinity car. Like I said, sorry about the dogs barking. Give me a second. And I'm back. So, yeah, here's another Xfinity car. This is Jeffrey Earnhardt, another person to sport the Earnhardt name. Drives the number 18 for Joe Gibbs Racing, as you can see. Let's get this thing open. There we go, have it unboxed. Comes with this card. It's a card. Refocus. Jeffrey Earnhardt, and there's Earnhardt right there. Goodyear. And then Eagle Goodyear tires. The car behind him, and good boy. The only time a dog is not a good boy is when it's a good girl. IK9 right there. Joe Gibbs Racing on the corner there. Flip it around. Earnhardt joins Joe Gibbs Racing. Jeffrey Earnhardt, grandson of 7-time NASCAR champion Dale Earnhardt, joins Joe Gibbs Racing in 2019 as the driver of the number 18 Toyota Supra for 9 races, backing Earnhardt's new NASCAR Infinity Series ride for the season-opening Daytona 300. Was IK9, a comprehensive canine solutions provider for detection and service dogs. Earnhardt started his first race for team owner Joe Gibbs on the outside pole and finished with a top 15 result. His next 2 races saw him finish solidly in the top 10. And then blue there. Right there, and then, yeah, there's blue there. I thought Xfinity was red, but, in fact, I'm pretty sure Gander Outdoors is blue. I'm not sure why it's blue instead of red. Well, I guess it's part of the car and not actually part of the series. So yeah, there's that card. And here's the car, minus the D. So here is a Toyota Supra. Not often to get a Toyota Supra. Yeah, it's a Supra. Is that a Supra? Yeah. So, a K9 right there, and then a good boy right there. A good doggo. And then I can see American flag stars on the side there, and then there's also a bit of a wave to represent the American flag stripes. A blue splitter. I'm still not quite sure what that is for. Toyota logo. Teensy Wincy Supra right there. And I noticed that on the side it actually has detail of what the side of the car looks like. Looking at this, it's a Camaro, so it has the angled rear window, although this has to be a bit more curved to match the Xfinity body style. And then this has what the Supra looks like, and it goes flat and then angles upwards, like what the 2020 Supra looks like. Blue along the side down here. I'm not sure what that detail is for. IK9.com, number 18. And there's some contingencies there. I can see Mobile 1. That's about all I can see. I can see Freightliner, Mag Tools, Lincoln. I'm not sure what that second part of Lincoln is. But yeah, there's a bunch of contingencies on this thing. And then there is that. I think it's can't tell what it is. I think it's an army man with a dog. Then it's first. Not sure what that is. The text is so tiny on 1/64 scale, I can't read it even through the viewfinder. American Ethanol Ring. On the back, Toyota. Too fast license plate on the back there. There's that logo there. Just firstfoundation.com. I think that's what that means. First Foundation. And yeah, that's the car. On to the next unboxing. Next up, we have Mutton Trucks Jr.'s 2019 Auto Owners car. So yeah, here it is, and let's unbox it. Here it is unboxed, and I'm going to be speeding things up because we're on 17 minutes now, and we've only gone through less than half of the stuff, because we also have monster trucks to look at. So here is plastic hood, Auto Owners Insurance 19, and then the big A with the like geometric shapes. I like the look of the like triangle, like frosted glass sort of thing. I'm not sure what that style is supposed to be, but yeah, plastic hood. And then here is the car itself. Big A on the hood. Auto Owners Insurance, Bass Pro Shops. Refocus. What does that say? AutoOwners.com on the back there. Auto Owners Insurance, AutoOwners.com, number 19, and then the same on the other side. I really like Trucks' 2019 paint schemes, especially as a Bass Pro Shops car. For 2020, the Bass Pro Shops car basically looks the same, but has a white number on the side instead of like the reddish orange Bass Pro Shop color number on the side. Which personally, I don't really like the look of that. I like having it be orange on all sides, but yeah. Here's this car. Next thing is Paul Menard's Ford Motorcraft car, Ford Mustang. Let's unbox it. Now this one I'm just going to sort of gloss over because it looks the same as it does before. It's just a Mustang now. Here is the magnet that comes with it, Ford Motorcraft Paul Menard 21, and it's a magnet. And then here is the car. Looks the same as last year, except it's a Mustang. Ford Motorcraft, Quick Lane, Tire, and Auto Center. And yeah, just some contingencies. Omnicraft, Lincoln again. Hashtag new Ford Tech. The Ford license plate there. FordParts.com, Ford Motorcraft, and it's the same. Same as last year, pretty much. It's just a Mustang now. Next up is Kyle Larson's McDonald's car. Here is the hood, McDonald's, and then the two golden arches. And then, yeah, it's a hood, once again, with these bolts, if you didn't know already. these bolts are so that if you were to hit the wall, it keeps the hood locked down so it doesn't go flying up in your face and you can't see anything when you're driving. So that's what those bolts are for. Here is the car itself. Very nice looking car. I think it more so matches the McDonald's theme than it did last year. Although I do like the last year's McDonald's car. Not sure if I like it more or less than this one, but I did like last year's. Yeah, it's a very nice car. In fact, there's also one that's similar to this that I don't think is available now or will be ever, but his McDonald's McDelivery car, which just adds a bit of white right here to sort of break up the red and the yellow just a bit more. Either way, this is a nice car. In fact, it looks better in person as a diecast than it did on the website, so I'm glad I got this. One annoying thing, though, is that NASCAR is having, even the 2019 cars, they have the old taillight style. Now, halfway through the season, or more like a third into the season, NASCAR switched to having these taillights instead of these. Yet NASCAR or Lionel still has the old taillights of 2018 compared to the 2019 model taillights. So hopefully for 2020 diecast they get that correct, because it's gonna be the correct taillights for the entire season. And yeah, there's the car. Pretty basic. There's not many contingencies except for a credit one there, and then some basic ones that are always there on other cars. McDonald's, Camaro, ZL1. And in fact, there's a little McDonald's logo right there. And yeah, that's the car. Our next and final of the NASCARs is Jimmie Johnson's first ride. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's his first season ever in NASCAR, and now it's going to be coming to an end. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's been racing for 20 years, because I think he started in like 2001, October 7th, 2001. Wait, since it's October 7th, I think it's 2002. But yeah, 19 to 20 years Jimmie Johnson has been racing. And 2020 is going to be his last full-time season. He will be retiring for the 2021 season, which is unfortunate. He's pretty much the final veteran besides maybe Kevin Harvick. Jimmie Johnson, Power of Pride, Lowe's, JJ, Hendrick Motorsports, Jimmie Johnson, 48, and then sort of the Star-Spangled Banner, blue with the white stars here, and then the red and white stripes down here. Bit of a different format, but still nice. A historic moment for a future seven-time champion. On October 7th, 2001, future seven-time champion Jimmie Johnson made his first start in the top series of NASCAR, driving the number 48 Lowe's Power of Pride Chevrolet for team owner Rick Hendrick. Johnson started 15th in the UAW GM Quality 500 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The race was just the first step in what would become an unparalleled career in motorsports. Part of NASCAR Classic Lines from Lionel Racing, this commemorative diecast celebrates an important moment in the life of a future NASCAR Hall of Fame driver. Now, as I stretch my legs back out so they don't lose complete circulation, we have a Gen 4 car here. It's a Chevy Monte Carlo. That front looks a bit wonky, but c'est la vie. Lowe's there, Power of Pride And then there's the American flag. In fact, that's the correct format here of stars and stripes. 48 there. And then a bunch of contingencies on the side. And even some more right there. Power of Pride on the rear. And since this is 2001, it has a like curved spoiler. I'm not sure why they did that, but it's a change from having just a complete flat spoiler like this, because this was the spoiler back even on Gen 4 cars, so it's interesting that they decided to have a bit of fun with it, made it a bit curvy. I'm not sure what aerodynamic benefits you get from that. I'm not a rocket scientist. American firefighters, heroes all. USA, PA, DC, USA. And then 48 on the side and JJ above the door. And that concludes the NASCAR section of this video. On to the final unboxing. Might need to change the camera a bit. Here we have the Monster Jam Double Down Showdown between El Toro Loco and Monster Mutt. Now, in a previous video, I'm not sure which one, I got a 2-pack of Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and now I completed the trio of Monster Mutts with that, and also I just needed an updated El Toro Loco. Last one I had was the like dark red one, the dark red El Toro Loco, and both of its horns were missing, so I just needed to get an updated one, so 2 for 1. Or should I say, not 2 for 1, because it was kind of expensive. It's like $10, like $9-10 for the 2-pack. What I meant to say was it kills 2 birds with 1 stone, getting a 2-pack of trucks. Let's start with Monster Mutt. Here it is. It's the 2019 sort of body style. Little tongue right there. In fact, the chassis is red chassis for it with white tires. Very aggressive look with the teeth. Got eyebrows. And then a red collar with it saying Monster Mutt on the name tag. And then there's the tail and then their ears, which are just solid pieces. So it looks like it's like meow, but yeah. Yeah, here's the car. And some may say that the old style of Monster Mutt is like the original Monster Mutt, which yeah, I get that. It does. I see it the same way, but I do also enjoy the. Well, hello there. Sorry about that. My phone fell forward off of the box of hot chocolate mix that you're currently sitting on top of. As I was saying, I do like the 2019 mold of the Monster Mutt body. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like the sound that it makes on the hardwood. Next up is El Toro Loco Orange, or El Toro Loco Orange seems to be the iconic El Toro logo, which makes sense. It's probably the first El Toro Loco. There's also a black El Toro Loco and a yellow El Toro Loco, as well as the orange. Actually, I think they retired El Toro Loco from Monster Jam. I can't remember. But yeah, here it is. Here, let me zoom in a bit. There we go. You can see it's got a little nose ring, as bulls do. Flames coming out of the nostrils. Set of teeth here, aggressive teeth, and in fact, I think on some of the other paint schemes, like the black and the yellow ones, and the red ones, I think, there's like a golden tooth on like that one there. I can't remember. Flames coming up the side there. You can see the little tufts of hair on the top, and the tufts of hair are holding in the aggressive horns, which actually angled down, giving it an even more aggressive stance. Monster Jam on the corner there, and then El Toro Loco there. And El Toro Loco on the back with monsterjam.com. And interestingly, this, it's probably quite obvious. Zoom out a bit. It has a yellow chassis, on it, which is a bit contrasty. Like, it doesn't really work that well. It's not as good. Personally, I don't like the color chassis as much as just a standard black chassis. But it's alright. Especially with the red of Monster Mutt is well, it's so yeah, there's those two. Now let's get everything out in a line, just for an outro. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my second channel, and NASCAR, and subscribe to my friend's channel, Rhino Racing 4. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.